Hi, I'm Max Icing. I'm an HVAC Service Tech at B&W Plumbing and Heating. Here at B&W, we do a lot of work for HVAC and plumbing appliances or systems. So we do a lot of light commercial and residential work, and we go in and we fix appliances or fix problems that people are having at their homes or businesses. I'm a HVAC service tech, and I make repairs on residential heating and cooling systems. Usually I'll roll up and do a little bit of paperwork in the morning. Then I'll take a look at my jobs for the day, see if I got the parts that I need, and I'll grab the parts if not. And then I'll go ahead and give the first customer a call and see if it's all right to head out their way. It's usually just maintenance agreements and some of the troubleshooting on furnaces that aren't working. The normal day is 7 to 5, but we do have an emergency on-call, so there are about 2 nights a week where I'll be on call, and in case something comes in later at night, then I have to go take a look at everything and make sure it's working all right. So to do this job, at the very minimum, you need a Section 608 EPA certification, just saying that you can handle refrigerants properly and safely. There's also the NATE certification. It is one of those ones where it's not exactly required, but it is great to have and great. It looks really great on resumes. I started working here before I had my high school diploma, because I was actually going to high school for half the day, and then I was coming over here and working for a couple hours, just learning how things operated here and working in the warehouse, learning parts. And then finally, once I graduated, I started working full time, and there is a lot of on-the-job training. So I rode with a HVAC tech for a few months and understood what he did and learned the business side and the trade side as well, and just seeing how he did things and how I could kind of improve or maybe copy the things that he did, and it helped me out a lot. I love that I'm not sitting at a desk all day, and I get to see different things, different people every day, and I love how it's kind of like a challenge. Each job that I go to, it's kind of like trying to figure out a puzzle, and if something's not working right, then it might be this little part, and you swap it out and then everything will fire up and be working just fine. Some of the challenges that I run into is the weather mainly. If it's snowing out or if it's real hot out, you don't really like working out in that weather, but or getting stumped on something and you kind of got blinders on. You might run into something that's a little more complicated, or you might be working on a system that's a little more complicated than you're usually used to. And so you got to kind of learn on the job as you're fixing the parts, and because it all kind of functions the same way for every heating or cooling system, but there are some manufacturers or different models that have specific parts in there, and you may have not learned about it. So you're kind of educating yourself and figuring it all out. You don't 100% know what you're going to be working on every day, so kind of being mechanically inclined or liking to work with your hands really helps. Being able to adapt and understand how things operate and what you need to do to get things working the way that you want to, and also customer service along with that, just learning how to talk to people and explain what's going on and how you can help or what we need to do to fix the situation. The only piece of advice I could give to any sort of student would be get a little bit of beforehand experience, maybe making sandwiches or something. That's what I did, and kind of taught me how to work and just learn how to show up and what you need to do and how to present yourself on the clock.